Hey runners, Coach Morgan here, coming to you from home this week. I have a great in-home workout that I'm going to be bringing you today. It's going to require no weights, just a couple of items that you have laying around the house, so anybody can do this. We're going to be working on some strength with some bonus mobility work in there. So it's time to get up off the couch and get into that workout. All right, let's kick things off by getting on the ground first. We're gonna have a little bit of a warm-up built in, so kind of take it slow and build as you go. We are gonna start in our high plank position here, so shoulders directly over top of our wrist, our center of our elbows that are pointing away from us. Getting in that nice plank position here, keeping that belly button pulled into the spine and having a nice straight line from my head all the way down to my tailbone. We're gonna take that right foot and bring it all the way up to the outside of our right palm. We're gonna try to bring it all the way up there. I don't want it here so that our knee is pointing over top of our toe. So if this position is a little too much for you, you can drop that knee down to the ground there and point the toe. But I wanna try to keep it up here. We're really opening up those hip flexors here because I know they're probably being pretty tight from sitting a lot. So we want to be here. We'll be about 30 seconds of just moving around in that space, switching it, doing about 30 seconds on the other side, more obviously if you need it. That's a little bit of a warm up into our first movement here, which is going to be mountain climbers. Now, we're not going to be doing the traditional mountain climbers where you're just shooting your knee up into the middle here and going quickly. We're going to go back to that position that we were just in. So up to the side, jumping it back and switching to the other side. If that's a little too much for you, I know we're just getting started. Standing back, we'll go here, stepping it back and up to the other side. You're gonna be there for 1 minute. So maybe try to start off with the jumps. Try to keep those hips nice and low each and every time. You don't want to keep them up in the air. And really pace yourself there for that 1 minute. Take about 15 seconds to 30 seconds of rest and we're gonna go into our next movement. All right, next up is when you're gonna need something to play with here. I have myself a broom handle. You can use a Swiffer, anything like that. Just something that's gonna give you a little bit of sturdiness here. We're gonna do some good mornings. So this rod is gonna sit on the back of the neck here. I'm just gonna hold on nice and lightly. For these, I'm gonna sit my hips back. My feet are gonna be about hip width apart. My shoulders are nice and relaxed. I'm sitting those hips back, and slowly bending all the way down as far as I can go. Slight bend in the knees here. Nice deep breath and standing all the way up. Kind of shooting those hips forward a little bit there. Going all the way down, trying to get a little bit further each time. And coming up, we're just working on that mobility here. And a little bit of strength to bring us up, making sure that core is staying nice and tight. We'll be here for about 1 minute or so. Once again, this is part of the mobility portion, so if you need to go a little bit longer, if you need to, while you're down here, maybe do a little turn to the side, looking all the way up, turning to the other side. You can do that as well too. I just want to make sure you guys are nice and warmed up. From there, we are going to keep this on the back here. Once you're done, we're going to go into 30 seconds on each side of a side squat. So we're going to come out, taking a nice wide big step here. We're gonna make sure to shoot those hips all the way back. So you don't wanna come straight down. Once again, making sure that that knee, when we go down, is not over top or is not past the toes, right? We wanna keep it in that nice straight line. So we'll be here, sitting down to the side and coming back, a little bit of balance here, and we'll work 30 seconds on the left side and then go into 30 seconds on the right side. Making sure to land nice and quietly, really control. We're not wanting to just fall onto that. Nice and low and controlled. Try to get down a little bit further each time. You can obviously go a little bit faster if you want to up that intensity as well. Okay, next up, we're gonna be working on a little bit of balance here. You're gonna need your handy dandy pillow, maybe not your good white one, but that's all I have right now. So we're gonna place that on the ground here. We're gonna be using this as a little bit of instability surface. So what we're gonna be doing is doing a step up onto this and then going into a reverse lunge. So we're gonna be stepping onto this pillow, giving me a little bit of an unbalance, bringing that knee, trying to hug it all the way up into the chest, and then stepping back into my reverse lunge, going all the way down to the ground. As you can see here in my reverse lunge, I have a nice 90-degree angle here with my front leg and with my back leg. I don't want to take such a big step back here that I really can't get myself back up to the top. So I want to be nice and spring-loaded. So here, nice and slow and controlled, all the way up, pausing for a second, and then dropping all the way down. We're going to aim for 30 seconds on each leg here, making sure to shake those legs out in between. All right, so for 20 minutes, I want you guys to rotate through these 3 movements, taking about 15 to 30 seconds rest when you need it. Remember, because today we're working on a little bit of that mobility mixed in with that strength, we want to focus on form. We want to be slow and controlled with these movements, speeding up once we're warmed up. Now, what kind of a fun workout would this be if I didn't give you a little bonus challenge? So after that 20 minutes is up, we're going to get back down onto our mat and we're going to do a plank hold challenge. I want to know how long you guys can hold it for. So we're going to be on a low plank here, so up on our elbows, keeping that butt and back nice and tight and flat there. And we're going to hold the plank for as long as you can. Drop down in the comments below how long you can hold that plank for. Challenge your friends. And if you guys are looking for more at-home workouts to do, because I know we're going to be inside just a little bit longer, go ahead and check down the description below, hit that link to download our app, and you'll find tons of more workouts in there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. We can't all be like this cat and just sleep all day. You ready to do your workout? Hey, do you want to work out with me? It's always good to have an accountability buddy. Do you want to do something today?